بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. So the new chapter is what? Al-Hajb. Al-Hajb. And Hajb means elimination. Or prevention. Yes? Or another word you can use, seizure. The flow was supposed to come, but it got seized. On its way towards that guy, got seized by someone who stopped it. Got it? So define it. In science of inheritance, al-hajb is the elimination of a particular person. The elimination of a particular person. In parentheses you can write hair. Person mean? Hair. Of a particular person from the estate division. E-S-T-A-T-A. Taraka is called what? From the estate division, either entirely or partially, because of the existence of another person. So again in parenthesis, hair. Because of the existence of another hair. Like grandfather gets eliminated by the father of the deceased. By who? Hey, look, the example is like this. Zayd passed away and left behind his wife, father and grandfather. How many situations wife has regarding inheritance? Two situations. Number one. Yes, 1/4 if there is no offspring. 1/8 if there is offspring. So what is in this situation? 1/4. And what will be the case of father? How many situations father has of his house? He will be a residue. So now there is only one sharer, and that is wife. And wife will take 1/4. What will be the denominator for 1/4? 4. So she will take 1. The remaining 3 shares will go to the father, and grandfather got eliminated because of father of the deceased. Got it? Yes. Or another example. This is elimination entirely. Elimination partially, like husband. Like husband. He gets eliminated from half to 1/4 if the deceased has any offspring. Zainab passed away. She left behind husband. Brother. So now look, in this case, husband, how many situations he has?
2 situations. He gets half if the deceased has offspring, and he gets 1/4 if the deceased is not living.
Yes, if the deceased has offspring, son, daughter, grandson or granddaughter and on down, so then the husband will take
1/4.
1/4. And if he does not have the offspring, then the husband will take? Yes? Half. So what is the case here? Half. And brother? He is residue. So denominator for half is 2. So he will take 1, and the remaining 1, it will go to the brother as residue. Got it? But now, the case is partial elimination. Instead of brother, there was grandson of Zainab from son's side. From who? From son's side, which is offspring. So in the existence of offspring, the husband gets eliminated from half to 1/4. So here the denominator will be 4. He will take 1, and the remaining 3, it will go to the grandson as residue. Got it? So these were examples. Got it? The eliminated one is called mahjub. What? Mahjub. And the eliminating one is called hajib. In first case, the father was hajib and the grandfather was mahjub. In second case, the husband was mahjub and the grandson was hajib. Hajib means the eliminating one. Mahjub means the eliminated one. So as we mentioned, that elimination or hajb is of 2 types. Number 1, Hajb al-Hirman. Total elimination. And the second one is called Hajb al-Nuqsan. Partial elimination. Partial is also, I found another word, diminishing. I want to strengthen your English language as well. Yes, diminishing elimination. Why you are looking at there is something. He never get diminished. Yes. Diminishing elimination. So now, first we will define this one. Hajb al-Nuqsan. Partial or diminishing elimination is when the share of a hair diminishes from higher to lower because of the existence of another hair. This type of elimination is or would be, this type of elimination would be caused to 5 people. As each one of them has 2 types of shares. As each one of these 5 has 2 types of shares. A higher one and a lower one. Number 1. Husband half, when no offspring exists, takes 1/4. When offspring exists, number 2, wife takes 1/4. If there is no offspring, and she will take, say, 1/8. If offspring exists, number 3, son's daughter she takes half of the property if the deceased does not have any offspring, not only daughter. Any offspring, and takes 1/6 if he had one daughter only. Yes or not? And number 4, half a paternal sister, half paternal sister takes half if the deceased does not have offspring nor a full sister. Yes. And takes 1/6 if the deceased has one full sister. And number 5, mother takes 1/3 if he does not have what? And If he does not have offspring or two siblings, or say like this, more than one sibling, more than sibling, means a brother and sister. Mean what? Brother and sister? In aggregate. Yes? And she will take 1/6 if he had offspring, or more than one brother and sister. So the first one was Hajb Nuqsan, and the second one Hajb Hirman. For Hajb, we did find a few words. The first one was elimination. The second one we say seizure. The third one we say prevention. And the fourth one, that is exclusion. So then we defined Hajb. And we said that, what we said regarding Hajj, that in science of inheritance, that is the elimination of a particular person from the estate division, either entirely or partially, because of the existence of another person. If this other person was not there, so the first person, he was supposed to take his share, but because of the existence of this second one, he got eliminated, either partially or totally or entirely. Got it? And in this regard, I gave you the examples that, like the elimination of grandfather by father, yes, that is Hajb Hirman, that's entirely elimination. Or like the elimination of husband from half to 1/4 because of the siblings, offsprings. Got it? That is Hajb Nuqsan. Yes. Sabra Khan. How's it masla mein karne ka? Masla khati. Sahi. So Hajb Nuqsan or partial elimination. Partial or diminishing elimination is when the share of a hair diminishes from higher to a lower. As we mentioned, like the diminishing of the share of a husband from half to 1/4. And then we mentioned that this type of hajb will happen to, number one, husband. So husband has two situations. Husband has two situations. He will take half when no offspring. The deceased woman does not have any offspring, so the husband will take half of the whole property. If the deceased woman, she has any offspring, so then his share will diminish from half to 1/4. Yes? With offspring. The second one is wife. Wife will take 1/8. Let's say, wife will take 1/4 when the deceased husband does not have any offspring, no offspring. and her share will diminish from 1/4 to 1/8 when the deceased has offspring. That is number 2. Number 3, son's daughter. She will take half if the deceased does not have any offspring. And her share will diminish from half to 1/6 if the deceased will have one daughter. If the deceased has one daughter. So then the granddaughter will take 1/6. Number 4. No, mother. Mother. Yes, go ahead. She will take 1/3 of the whole property if the deceased does not have no offspring or 2 or more siblings in aggregate. For example, if the deceased has one full brother and one half sister from mother's side or father's side, so in aggregate they are 2. In aggregate they are 2. So now the mother will not take 1/3. Then she will take 1/6. So her share will get diminished from 1/3 to 1/6 if the deceased has offspring or siblings in aggregate. Got it? Number 4, half sister. Yes, you were right. I missed it. Half sister? Half paternal sister. Sister means paternal. She will take half, no offspring, and she is 1. And she will take, yes, if there is also a full sister, then the half sister will take 1/6 of the whole property. Got it? That was number 5. So these are 5 in number. Regarding Hajb and Nuqsan, the hairs are only 5 in number. Number 2, Hajb Hirman, or entirely elimination, or total elimination. In this chapter, the hairs are of 2 categories. Number 1, those who will never face this type of elimination. They will never get eliminated entirely. They will have something. They will have something from the estate. And they are 6 in number. Number 1, son. Number 2, father. Number 3, husband. Number 4, daughter. Number 5, mother. And number 6, wife. There is no any case in inheritance where any one of them will get eliminated because of the existence of another. Yes, mani' will be there. What? Mani' will be there. As we mentioned before, in the very beginning, that there are 4 reasons which can deprive a person concerned to take his or her share in inheritance. They are considered just like dead. They are considered just like dead. One, if someone killed his muris, no, that's written already. That was in the very beginning lectures. If someone, for example, if a brother killed his brother, and what type of killing? So we mentioned there, according to Abu Hanifa, according to Malik, according to Shafi, and according to Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Imam Malik generalized the issue that any part in killing of someone is considered a killing. Yes, even though if someone indicated to the killer in a dark night, yes, the killed one means the killed one, he was coming and he was aware of, or the killer asked him that just indicate to me, because this is darkness, I cannot recognize him from that far. So I may not kill anybody else. I want to kill that specific person. So this one, he said only like this, or did, and therefrom he does. And he killed the guy. So he indicated even. So now if this indication is proven on this very guy, he should be charged also. And especially in case of inheritance, he will get deprived of inheritance if he was taking any part of the estate of that killed one. If you are related to him in one way or the other. Got it? Got it? Or bought it? Or not it? Say it. Okay. You never bought it? Never paid a single penny? Okay. Got it? Huh? Okay. Got it? So anyhow, that is called maneh, and this is called hajib. So that is the difference between maneh and hajib, or slavery. That is another maneh. That if the son is a slave and the father left behind a lot of property, so the slave, he cannot take any property because he cannot own. He doesn't own anything. He is a slave. He himself owned by somebody else. So how he will own something? Got it? Number 3, different religion. That if a father, he is a Muslim, may Allah forgive and forbid, may Allah forgive and forbid, may Allah forgive and forbid. And the son is a non-Muslim. So father passed away, that kafir son cannot take any part of his inheritance. Got it? Or ikhtilaf ad-dar. Yes, different states, but we said it, that is only in non-Muslims. That's only in case of non-Muslims. So anyhow, these 6 type of people, they will never get eliminated of inheritance in any way. Got it? And there are category number 2. So you can, yes, for these 6, you can write that these people are related to the deceased directly, without any intermediary. So they inherit in all situations. They inherit in all situations. That was category A. Now category B. Those who can be eliminated totally in one situation while inherit in another situation. And they are, number 1, grandfather. He takes his share in property. When father of the deceased is already dead, but this is one situation. The second situation is he gets eliminated. when the deceased has his father alive. When the deceased has his father alive. And number 2, grandmother. Grandmother. And grandmother, paternal and maternal. We talk about that. That there are 2 types of grandmothers, paternal and maternal. And then again, every one of them, they are of 2 categories. One is called al-jaddatu sahiha. The second one is called al-jaddatu fasida. Al-jaddatu sahiha, the real grandmother, is that one who does not have any male person or any jadd fasid, not male person, who does not have any jadd fasid as a link between her and the deceased. Between her and the deceased. If she has a link like that in between there is jadd fasid, in between there is jadd fasid, like this. This is Zayd. This is Zayd's father. This is his father's father. This is Zayd's mother. This is his mother's father. And this is his mother. Now look here. They both are called Jadda. They both are called. This is Jadda and grandmother, and this is Jadda and grandmother as well. Got it? But this one, this is Al-Jaddatu Sahiha. Because in her connection to Zayd, who is the deceased one, she does not have any Jadd Fasid. This is a real Jadd, a real grandfather. This is a real grandfather. Even though, if it comes like this, another grandfather, another grandfather, and then here is the grandmother, great-grandmother. But still, she is called Al-Jaddatu Sahiha. Because in her relation to the deceased, she does not have any Jadd Fasid involved as a link. Got it? But here, the father of mother is grandfather as well. But he is not Al-Jaddu Sahih. He is not Al-Jaddu Sahih. He is Al-Jaddu Fasid. Got it? So now this mother of this grandfather, she is also Al-Jaddatul Fasida. Why? Because in her link to the deceased, this Jadd Fasid is a link. Got it? This is the difference between Jadda Fasida and Jadda Sahiha. So every Jadda Sahiha, she is a heir, maybe paternal or maternal. Paternal? Say, or maternal. If they are more than one, so they will share 1/6 of the whole property. If she is one only, she will take 1/6. And then I gave you rules. One rule is that the nearest one, yes, will eliminate the far one. The nearest Jadda will eliminate the far one. That is number 1. And rule number 2, if one Jadda or grandmother is related to the deceased by 2 relations and the other one by 1 relation, there is difference between Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad rahimahumullah. Yes, Abu Yusuf says
that they will share equally.
They will share equally because they are 2 persons. So their persons would be taken into consideration. But Imam Muhammad says their qualities or relation would be taken into consideration. The one who has double relation with the deceased, she is considered just like 2 Jaddat. And the other one who has 1 connection to the deceased, she is considered as 1 Jadda. Further details, inshallah. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلق محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.